Hello, this is welcome. Guys, another week passed. We have for a couple of weeks quite a silly situation. In the morning Polish time I recorded the vlog, I talk about the tariffs, and then in the evening Polish time the situation changes and tariffs goes up. So hopefully I will not announce or pre-announce anything changing in the tariff situation, and let's hope for no new increases. But this is a vlog from Portal Games, this is a vlog about the board gaming, this is a vlog telling you what's happening at the offices. So here is the update from Portal Games offices. Bohemians, we had a confirmation from manufacturer that all the files are okay, all files are proof to read it, and all files are ready to print. So this stage is ready. From now on, for upcoming couple of weeks, we are not doing anything with Bohemians because it's right now at the manufacturer level and is in production, and hopefully it will be our big release this Essen Spiel in October. So Bohemians for some time not doing much. Then Age of Galaxy, we received the final copy. So this is the final copy from the manufacturer. This is not sample, this is a produced game. So how it works in the industry, when all the games are produced, we receive one copy of these games to see if everything is intact, because if there is any mistake, you don't want to have these 8,000 copies on the container. You prefer to repack and fix if there's any problem before it leaves China. As you can imagine, there was no issues, no problems, so we green lighted, and now everything is ready to ship. Besides the fact that tariffs make us very hesitant to ship. So at this very point the games are not shipped yet, but the game is produced. It looks brilliant, it looks amazing. I should actually do an unboxing, but maybe later, next month. But yes, the game is ready to ship to America, but at this point we are a little bit scared of shipping the game with 145% of tariffs. The Age of Galaxy, it is our Gen Con release. This is how we plan it. We will see what will happen. So the next news, and I forgot to bring a box with me, is a Race to Berlin. Race to Berlin is on a Gamefound right now. We passed a 60% of funding goal this morning, so we are very happy. This is once again a war game. It has a lot of Euro mechanism. It's a getaway game, war game. It's easy, simple, fast to play, but still is a war game. So we absolutely understand and respect that most of our fans, most of our viewers and people who love our games are not interested in the war game. But if you consider checking how war games are played, Race to Berlin will be a perfect fit for you. It's once again simple to learn. It has a lot of Euro mechanism. After recording this vlog, I'm recording another vlog, another video to present you Race to Berlin, the rules, but in a general picture, like to explain you what's sexy in this game, what's interesting, where is the most interesting part. So please, after watching this vlog, look for another video on our YouTube channel about Race to Berlin, and please consider supporting us, as we explained last week in the last vlog. For players from America, we are charging only €1, because we have no clue what will be the final price of the game with added shipping cost and added tariffs. So we respect you, we appreciate you, and we don't want to screw you. So we are now checking only $1, and it is very easy for you to cancel the pledge if the tariffs will continue to be so high. So most of the backers are backers from Poland and backers from Europe, so we appreciate you a lot. We appreciate Europe helping us out here with the game. So once again, check on this very YouTube channel my video about the Race to Berlin. It will be posted today or tomorrow, we will see when it's ready. And then consider backing the game, supporting us. We need your support right now with this very crazy situation. So this is what's happening. Bohemians and the manufacturer. Age of Galaxy already printed. Hiroshima Hex Battle, I don't have a sample yet. I got information from a production. I will have a sample in 2 weeks, so we are waiting for the sample from Hiroshima Hex Battle. And then what my team is doing here in the office, they are working on the new army for Hiroshima Hex. So we announced that the new army for Hiroshima Hex will be Hiroshima Hex Wireman. It will be released at Essen Spiel this year in October. I have the last year with me at Desert Tribe, so I can just shake my hands and say, hey, this is new army. But actually this is the old army, Desert Tribes, from the last year. And the new army environment, Wireman, is right now on our computers, in our DTP, desktop publishing department, and they are preparing the files to send to print very soon. So this was happening in new army. The army is, as I mentioned it already a couple of weeks ago, we ran a contest. We have a ton of submissions. Like I don't remember right now the number, but it was like crazy. A number of submissions. From these submissions we nailed down to the top 10, top 5, top 3, and then we had a winner, Wireman. This is army created by one of the fans of the game. We developed it with him and we made it ready, and now we are preparing the files to print. So Wireman is right now happening on our computers, and now we can move on to the FAQ section. As always, I printed the internet because I absolutely love it. Oh, by the way, I forgot to show you, because you, our fans, are super awesome, and you always are giving us different gifts. Of course, here in Poland, because we are more often at the convention, we get more of these gifts. So this is from PortalCon. This is from PortalCon, and last week my team was at OMG. Oh my God, OMG! One more game. Festival in Poland, and we got this from the 10 years old fan of Portal Games. She made a cow for us with the Portal Games logo here, and she designed a small new creature to promote Portal Games. So this was happening. Once again, we appreciate you, we appreciate all our fans who give us all these crazy gifts, and we keep them, we have them, we love them, and we appreciate you. Anyway, we are in the FAQ section, right? Do you remember that? Yes, FAQ section. So I printed the internet. I have my glasses off because the font is very small here. Jonathan is a long time friend and a fan of the company. We met thousands of times at the US conventions. Greetings to Jonathan. And Jonathan is saying that he's not offended at all, and will continue to buy stuff he wants to play from us, from Portal Games. And he is referring to the fact that I was complaining and yelling and being not very happy with the government of US right now and President of America, and I was saying that those of our listeners, those of our fans who voted off Trump, put Portal Games and other companies in a very difficult position, and we literally are losing money during the Race to Berlin campaign, when we cannot charge US players because we don't know what's the level of the tariffs, because we decreased the prison of Bohemians because we couldn't afford the tariffs, because we are not shipping Age of Galaxy to America because we are afraid of tariffs and we are risking missing the Gen Con. So we are literally losing money every single week due to the Donald Trump, and I was very vocal about this, and I'm continuing to be very vocal about this. And Jonathan is saying that he's fan of the Portal, he's not offended, he understands the situation, and he still is a fan of our brand. And he says, if I only bought products from and or played games with folks that agree with me, I would have a very small collection and set of folks to play with. So he's saying that these are political views, this is political situation, we agree or don't agree, but it doesn't change the fact that, of course, I buy games, I love games, I like Portal Games, etc. So we appreciate you, Jonathan. I hope that when we meet at some point, we will shake hands, high five, and I will try to convince you to not vote for Donald Trump next year, because maybe we can not survive any longer with him in charge. Damn, this font is super small. Mormengil says, hi Ignacy, a long time fan here, greetings. I don't know if you can say, but I would be really interested to know what percentage of your market in the USA. I hope things improve, because I have heard people in the States saying that they are probably going out of the business. Morgan, last week I gave you the description about how the situation is changing, and I said that at this very point, like 80 or 90% of our business is from Europe and Poland. US became a small revenue funeral for us in the last 2 or 3 years. So I gave you these numbers. As for companies going out of the business, it's happening. It's very, very sad. I wrote a hopefully important. It was important for me. I wrote a article at my blog. You can go to ignacytrzewicek.com, ignacytrzewicek.com. You can spell it, you can do it. And last Friday I wrote a piece about the Portal Games going out of the business many years ago, how I felt, how terrible it was back then for me, and how I survived, how things happened that I stand back and get back to business and get back to work, and now I'm running a very successful operation. And I send this message to all other publishers who are now in trouble, who are now in a very, very dark and grim moment, to just stay strong and survive and hope for the best. So yes, we see news almost every day about the companies going out of the business. Greater Than Games out of the business. Yesterday another company announced going out of the business. So it's very, very difficult and grim times for all of you who are struggling. Stay strong. Hopefully we'll survive, and I definitely don't want to be this company that grows business in America because other companies went out of the business. I want everyone to go big, flourish, and I want to market grow. So we all sell more games. Anyway, I answered the question. As I said, it's about 80%, maybe even 85% we are doing in Europe these days. Thomas, another long time friend and fan, also met him many times at the US conventions. Thank you for the Q&A time. Thank you for the questions. Like, I love discussing with you, so I encourage you once again, put questions here and below in the comments. Ask me anything. You can ask me about the history of Neuroshima Hex and why we are celebrating 20 years of Neuroshima Hex this year, why we have not celebrated 51st state celebration, or why we were not celebrating Imperial celebration, like what's happening here at the Portal Games. Ask me about Age of Galaxy, ask me about the Race to Berlin, ask me anything. I love to talk, you guys know it. Anyway, go to the small font. I'm worried about US game cons like Origins, Gen Con, PAX Unplugged with these tariffs. How many publishers and vendors will have reduced or no new games for the booth? How many will back out and not attend at all? This is a very legit question, and with all the information I have at this moment. So I have for sure information from my European friends that some of them are not coming to Gen Con. So this is already happening. Some companies will just send their US representatives, the US employees, to run the booths, but they will not, like the people in the charge, will not fly to Gen Con because of the general mood at the customs these days. It is very difficult to companies to cancel the booth at the Gen Con, because if you cancel the booth at Gen Con, you will be not able to come next year or the following years, because there's so many companies who want to attend Gen Con that if you are already there, you are just securing this place and you don't want to lose this space that you have at Gen Con. So some companies will have a booth, will not cancel their attendance at Gen Con, even though they will not have a new product. This is insane. So they will not have a new product, but just to secure the space for the next year, they will be there with the old product. And this is true also for Portal Games. So if it happens that we will not have Age of Galaxy at the Gen Con, we will go to Gen Con anyway, and we will just promote our games from the last year, like Thorgal, like Resurgence, like Printing Press, like many other games that we released last year, but we will be there. If I'm coming to Gen Con, as for now, it looks like I'm not coming. My wife Mary is very strongly opposing coming to America these days. We read the news every single day. Like, I don't know how many of you are paying attention to that. We are paying attention to that every single day. There is a news about some German, French, Italian and other European citizens stopped at the customs and sent back to Europe. It's really, really demotivating to go on a plane these days. So I don't know how it's for Origins. I think there's not so urgency to have secured the booth. I don't know how for other conventions, but for Gen Con, for sure, we will see companies that will have a booth as always, but will not have a new product, which is freaking insane. And Seth, I printed in a bigger font because it is a very important message. I wanted to read it very clearly. Seth 66 said, "Thank you for being awesome, Ignacy." You're welcome. Guys, thank you for you being awesome. Please communicate, talk to me, send your messages here below. Tell me what's happening at your place, how you see the whole situation, and talk to you next week. As I said, we really appreciate all of you to consider backing Race to Berlin as we are struggling in this very difficult situation. So Race to Berlin, and then next week I will have probably more solid update about Age of Galaxy if you are shipping it to America, or we decided to not ship it. For Bohemians, things are in China right now, and Wireman, a new army for Neuroshima Hex on our computers right now. Love you, talk to you next week, bye bye.